Hello, and welcome. Welcome to Stitchy. I am just double checking that I have everything. We need to iron everything out this morning. So I've gotten... Hello, Emily. Sorry about that loud noise. Excuse me. I previously cut everything, so all of the Blue Dragon stuff is cut, at least for the pre-order. So now we have to iron everything. Make it flat. Gotta make it flat. So that's what we're gonna do first. How are you doing today? What are you working on? We doing anything special this morning? This morning is delightful. Thank you. It's cold in here. That's why. I am cold. Okay. Just make everything flat first. And then we'll go through and figure out what everything is. Because I think I already matched most of everything up. I think this is all large bags right here, which I have quite a few of. So I don't think I'm going to finish everything today, but at least I'm going to get a good portion done. Pretty sure these are large bags. Where can I put them? I have no surfaces large enough for this. Okay. Gonna start off in my lap. That's what we're gonna do. And hope the cats don't come up. They will, but... Okay. I will show them the best of my ability. I need a larger space. This is just... There's too much stuff in here. That's the problem. You know what? I bet I could build a little hanging rack under here. It's not flat enough. I don't like that. I saw you in the light. Data entry at work. Yay! I like data entry. That's just me though. I'm weird. We already knew that. Yeah, because then I could just like pull it out. Essentially like a keyboard rack, only larger. at least large enough to fit the large bags flat, because then it would make it so the cats can't sit on it, but I have it within easy access when I need it, and I can stack everything up on top. Fabric doesn't weigh that much, at least in the quantities that I'm cutting it. It will need to hold about maybe a pound, but that's like my maximum. That's probably how much this weighs. It's my maximum batch of cutting at once. Or at least anything that I'm going to work on. Not going to be that much fabric. I like small things. I don't mind it at all. I'm transitioning to a new team next week, and most of what I'll be doing is bookkeeping and data entry. That's pretty cool, and I'm glad you like my plan. I think I might keep it. Just gotta carve out some time. I'm so excited about this blue. I love this blue fabric so much. I actually had it stocked for other things. I used it on quite a few other items. Excuse me. Used it on quite a few other items, including some of my Kraken trays, and I brought it back because 1, it's really popular, 2, it goes great with this dragon scale fabric, and 3, you can always use a really good light blue in your store, because, or I can, because I choose a lot of fabrics that go well with it. And here I am, creasing my fabric more, because I'm not paying attention. Scatterbrained this morning, it's true. I guess that's one good thing about ironing, is as long as you're careful not to burn the fabric, you can always adjust as needed. Get that crease out. Yeah, these are large bags, because I have 6 large bags. So that's what this is. this is the blue that it's going with. Yes, yes, yes. Am I a little cold? I am a little cold. It's kind of chilly in here. I should probably turn on the heater, but that would require getting up, so probably not. Thank you, thank you. I'm currently making everything flat. And then I will be starting on some of the smaller bags and working my way up to large bags, because I tell you what, large bags are a fucking marathon for me. Too much effort. Yes. It's far too much effort to go over there. Turn on the heater. Why would I ever want to do that? Besides, the iron's warm. good morning, good morning. Welcome. Cleaning and reorganizing dresser drawers. That's a really good good thing to do. Okay, so that's done. What's this? These aren't the box. I'm missing one. Oh no. Okay. Uh-huh. Four and a half. I'm going to continue looking through the rest of the pile real quick, just to make sure it's not buried somewhere. Well, actually, no. Get it from... I'm such a mess today. Okay. First things first, let me go ahead and cut another thing because I obviously need it. Oh hey look, I have one right here. Is this long enough? Oh hey look, it's long enough. This is the missing one, I'm sure of it. Because I counted it like 7 times. Because now I'm paranoid that I'm not making enough stuff. Since that's happened a few times. Okay. So I need 5 deluxe trays. This is the rest. So like I said before, in case you weren't here, I'm going to first just make everything flat. And then I'll go through and actually start making things. But I'm gonna batch it out because this is too much for one day. Even I know my limits, okay? I expect it'll probably be 2 or 3 days. But It should all be done this week. I actually got the rest of the Dragon Scale pre-orders out this morning, so they're all on their way to their homes. So all of that is gone. Hello, hello. The last 2 years you've given away about 75% of your wardrobe. Wow. Why? There's got to be a story there. So, thinking about it, I think I'm going to do the bags first, not the large bags, because I can't handle that today. I think I'm going to do the other bags that I have planned first, and I'll do the trays tomorrow, because I need to prep more tray inserts. I don't have enough. I have enough to do some, to be fair. But I don't have enough to do all of them, and if I'm going to do all, like if I'm batching them out, I'm going to do all the trays at once since there's only 5. And only 3 of them are getting snaps. So I'm going to do those tomorrow, so I have tonight to prep my inserts. But I'm doing well today. I hope everybody else is doing well too. It's kind of a distracted day for me, so I'm trying to focus on what I'm doing so I don't screw it up. Because job number 1 is making sure this comes out looking good. Developed sensory issues and can't wear some things. Also, you can't work, so you don't need dressy clothing. Hey, having dressy clothing and dressing up sometimes just because is kind of fun. Just saying. Even if you're just walking around your house wearing something cute. That's all I'm saying. Or even just sitting on the couch watching a movie in a cute dress or whatever. Feels good, feels good. Whoop! Smell that coming. Past my duck save though. Okay, so that's all those. And this is utility rolls, I suppose. Okay. Excuse me. But I also understand the sensory issues. That's some clothing can be a little much. Oh, thank you. We'll need to cut this a bit more. The past 3 pieces and the next couple pieces are for utility rolls. And they are going to need a bit more fussing around with before they're ready. We're gonna have to cut them quite a bit more. And creases being on the utility rolls aren't necessarily a problem if they're all on one side, because I can hide that. So I'm not as worried about getting them completely out, because this will just be the side that's covered by the other fabric. Go ahead and do the travel case and the D4 bag. Fuck it, let's do some utility rolls too. Got the stuff for it. Let's do it. there's a part of me that wants to alter them slightly and put some of that same stabilizer in it. But I can't decide if that would add unnecessary bulk or if it would help it be smoother. I mean, it would help it be smoother, possibly, but it could also add unnecessary bulk. Because it doesn't really need to be too heavy duty. I might have to try it. Maybe do it with one and complete it and see how I like it. I think I might do that. Gotta try everything at least once, right? Hello, hello, Michael Wayne. I completely understand that, Rin. Yes, I have leftovers of everything. I will get to them. Just keep an eye out, okay? What about a lighter weight stabilizer? I do have a lighter weight stabilizer. I mean, I'm gonna try it with the stuff that I have, and see how I feel about it. Hello, kitty. Hi, cat. All I'm saying is I really like this chair. Alright. So. Sorry, you want to order something? Not at the moment. Right now I'm just working on the pre-orders. So just check my website for the things that I have pre-made, or after I'm finished with this, then I'll start doing more orders. But right now I'm fulfilling orders that have already been paid for and have been waiting. So that's what I'm doing until I'm done with this, and then I will start taking more orders with other things. But yeah, people have been waiting on this, so we're gonna do that first. Unlike some companies, anywho, I need a 5-inch D4 and a that's not gonna be big enough. And a travel case. That's big enough for a travel case. Okay, so that's gonna be. Excuse me, Fred. Fred, you're totally in the way. I know you're on the edge there, but you're definitely in the way. Of course, it's over there. All right. It's totally crooked. Okay. Try it again. All the way to the edge, and then this side. It's going to be the 5-inch. Oh. You figured because you're the idiot who missed the pre-order. Oh, you're not an idiot. It's fine. It happens. There's lots of stuff that I miss too. There's just so much stuff all the time from everybody. There's so many good creators out there and everybody's doing cool stuff, so it's easy to miss things. Ooh, yes, I was gonna do... Okay, how large is this? It was a total of... actually going to be So I guess we're gonna do that first, real quick. Let's do, I guess, You aren't by chance getting purple dragon scales? Not yet. Not yet. Maybe I'll, no, I can't say I will because I'm on a fabric buying stop at the moment, other than things that have already been requested. Just because I'm out of space. I need to make stuff and get rid of it. So, yep. I gotta run through the fabric that I have before I can get any more. There's so much. There's stuff that I have in my fabric stash that have been there, like specialty made for me, for upwards of 2 years now, that have just been waiting to be made. So we'll get there. I need to make a bunch of stuff. What are we doing? We got so much on our plates right now. Feeling a little overwhelmed with the buffet of things to do. Okay. First thing is first, I need to cut all of this down to proper size. Slide it up against this side because it seems a little bit more straight. Okay. You tell him, Sky. Kind of wish I had done it the other way. I cut it the other way. But this will look pretty cool rolled up. Alright. So, and yes, these are all different sizes and there's a reason for it. Forgot you said that. D4 with stabilizer. Hold on. We are going to experiment because it's Monday. Here we go. Excuse me. Where is Haas? Right here. Right in front of my face. Okay. Let's see, this is 11. So, I'm gonna end up here. Yeah. In fact, we're going to just draw. Sorry about that. We were looking at measurements. I can never get this stupid thing off. There we go. I always say that, and then I immediately get the stupid thing off. Gonna make a messy ass thing, but at least I'll be able to trim it up. Okay. This is going to get cut into little bits anyways, so the fact that it's like this is not actually that big of a deal. This is trash. Some of this will be used later. Hey, what's up, cat? Okay. Next, we are going to just use that for scrap. And this. I do believe we are going to make it 7.5 inches. Yeah, and then fold over. It'll be 7 inches. Yeah. Okie dokie. Excuse me, cat. Fuck it, she's comfortable. I guess I'll use scissors. Ugh. I hate cutting straight lines into fabric edges that are not pinked. Don't like unpinked lines. That'll be the inside. That'll be the inside. Alright. First. This is going to the side. I'm going to need to change threads. This is going to be first folded, put there. We'll do all of our lines. Then I will go through and put the back on. No, all the lines, then the tag. Tag goes on that one. And then everything else. That is what we're doing, essentially. But first, Fred needs new thread. Ooh, everybody say hello, Fred. Hello, Fred. Woo! Oh, is it gonna be like that today? So what's everybody else working on today? I'm testing out a new concept for my utility rolls. And then, depending on how that goes, I'll do a couple more. And obviously I'm going to be doing other bags. Well, doing some bags. Because the utility roll is not a bag. It's just a roll. It's like a fruit roll up. Dragon scales. Hold your pens and stuff. I'm gonna make them with, so I keep messing with the sizes. To be honest with you, I keep messing with the sizes on these because I can't decide how exactly I want them to be. If that makes any sense. Like, I can't decide the best size pockets and stuff. I don't know. Figure it out. Figure it out. Alright, Fred. Let's do this. Are you ready, buddy? I hope you're ready, pal. Look, Leia, I'm pinning. Leia's not watching this. Nah. I'm pinning. This is why I don't pin, because I'm obviously very bad at it. Hello, hello. You're coming up with a new wire pendant? That's pretty cool. Can you post pictures? Like when it's finished? Or, you know, whatever. Work in progresses are good too. Alright. Let's just move you to the side. I pin this upside down. I should be doing it the other way. Whatever. I pin. I don't pin. I don't normally pin. If I can get away with it, I don't pin. Okay. Beautiful. It's a good first seam, Fred. This gives me high hopes for the rest of the day. Let's just keep up that momentum, right? Okay, cool. Now scooch over. I gotta mark shit. Alright. So, I think I'm gonna go 1.5 inches-ish. Ish. Yeah, I think 1.5 inches is what I decided last time, and it seemed to be pretty perfect. So, marking, seat allowance. I need this on here because duh. Yay, Fred. You can after you get it figured out. This is my first try and it's very sloppy. Hey, you know, I know that feeling. Come on. I wish I had something better at marking more precisely for this, but I don't. I mean, this is the best I've come up with so far. And I don't like the residue that chalk leaves, not only on the fabric, but, you know, makes me sneeze and stuff. And that's no fun. I don't want to be sneezy. Scooch over. Trying to make these as precise as possible. So at the very least, I'll have a straight line to sew on. To keep to the left of the markings. I should be okay. Because there's only so close that the ruler lets my marker get. So everything's off by a tiny amount, like 1/8 of an inch almost. But it's all off by 1/8 of an inch to the same side. So in that case, I just give myself about 1/8 of an inch leeway and make sure that I go on the outermost edge. And then at least they're all straight and even. Even if they're not quite as centered as I would like them to be. Once again, handmade. This is just one of the things that happens. One day I'll figure it out. Maybe if I get fabric special printed, I might be able to get something a little bit more precise, because then I can like put it into the pattern. Still working on that. First of all, it requires me to develop patterns for these things. So it's taking some time. We all know how good I am with patterns. Spoiler alert, I'm not good with patterns. Never have been. It's my true weakness. Patterns are my kryptonite. Hello, hello, welcome! So many! Hey, it blew! Yes, it blew! There's rainbows! This is fantastic! Hello! I've been talking out my ass while trying to make sure I'm getting precise measurements on this because we're doing a bit of an experimentation. We're adding in a stabilizer into the mix on this fuck it's called, utility roll. Yes. So we're doing that. Okay. Alright. Let's do this shit, Fred. You ready, buddy? Alright. Experimentation! Yes! Don't knock it till you try it. Let's do this shit. We're going to attempt to make all of these completely straight and even and starting and stopping at the exact same point, and this is going to be a very difficult process, but we're going to try it. We're going to do it to the best of our abilities. Let's go. Was pretty good. Good so far, Fred. Pretty happy with this. Let's keep it up. Sorry, folks, I'm concentrating. First job. That's my first job. Alrighty, that looks good. So we're just gonna trim all this. Trim, trim, trim. And I'm going to say fuck it on the ones on the back, because no one's going to see that, and I'm not going to have to deal with them for very much longer. So, next thing I need to do is put that there. One on this side. This side needs I hate curves. Why do I make these curved? Okay. Sorry. Had a moment there. Alright. This is going to be right about here. I do believe so. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm just going to sew it right the fuck on. Because fuck your pins. You can't see any of this. Alright, come here, friend. At the very least, you'll see. Fred can see. Okay. So far out. I don't like that. It's too far from the edge. We're gonna redo that. Alright. Again. I'm going to put it right here. I'll put you one in. There we go. Back up first. Yes, I like this better. that's a little better. Still not completely happy with it, but I don't think I ever will be, to be honest. So, yeah. Anyways, now we can start pinning all together. In fact, I'm going to put this down here. Remove these. They've been helpful but are no longer needed. Put this all together. Yes, yes. That is what we will do. Alright. Here we go. Let's repin. We're going to leave which side open? We're going to leave this side open. Make sure the rest of it is nice.
Give them a satisfaction they couldn't get any other way.
Secure. Okay, so that's going. I'm going to need to put in the tie on this side, probably right around here-ish. But I will do that towards the end. Yes, okay. Here we go. Come on, Fred, you ready? You ready, Freddy? Good. Good, good, good. In fact, actually, let's go ahead and make a line, just so I know where it needs to end. What are you talking about? That was fucking beautiful. I don't know if any of you noticed that. But I just freehanded that shit and it lined up perfectly. Pretty proud of that. Anyways. That's my contribution for the day. Alright. Okay, come here, Fred. Let's do this. Dragon magic. Yes. You guys, you all need to sit over there. Alright. And now is like the best time ever. Do you know what time it is? It's time to cut 1,000 fucking triangles. Do you want to cut 1,000 fucking triangles with me? Because that's what I'm about to do. This is why I don't like curves. Okay. So in order to turn this inside out without the entire thing bunching up, I absolutely must take fabric out of this area here. How do you do that? You cut little V's, little triangles into it, and then when you turn it inside out, the area that's left between where the fabric is cut essentially isn't taken up by fabric. So it's more likely to be able to lay flat. And we like things flat here, don't we? Okay. So I need to trim this up, obviously, or else it's not going to lay flat, period, no matter what I do. So, this is the time where I cut 1,000 fucking triangles. Hold, please. Oh, no, they're right here. My good scissors are right here. Okay, so I'm going to just start on one side. And where it starts curving, and obviously the more fabric you, the sharper the corner, the more fabric you want to take out. In a corner like this, it's more of a gradual curve. However, I'm going to continue taking out as much fabric as I can, within reason. So we're gonna cut all the fucking triangles right now. And you know, I thought about making these things straight, like making the flap straight. However, sorry, making the flap straight, I didn't like the way it looked. Let's just be honest. It felt bulky, and like the sides came out. I just didn't like it. So we are going with a circular flap, despite the fact that I absolutely hate doing this. Getting little triangles everywhere. Anybody want some confetti? Got you on confetti. It's dragon scale confetti too. I'm just kidding, it's going in the trash. It's not really, I haven't figured out anything I can actually use it for that's reasonable. So it's just getting thrown away because there's a point where I have to say that's enough. Alright, that's enough of that. Now we're going to cut the corners off. Once again, if you're going to fold the fabric in, you want to be able to actually have those nice crisp edges, which you can't have if there's too much fabric bunched up behind it. So, now that I've killed my hand, we're going to turn it. If we can. Oh, I'm so nervous. This is the part that always gets me shaking, is turning it. I get so nervous. Wavy arms. Okay. So right now we just have a ball. It's like a dragon egg. We are turning our dragon egg inside out to figure out what we have. That's a corner. That's another corner. Look, I have 2 corners here. Now we're getting our seam defined here. Looks mighty nice. So this is what's hatched so far from our dragon egg. And it will roll up like so with a thing around it. Once we're done. We're almost done. All we need left is a thing, a cord, and a top stitch. I'm pretty happy with this so far too. What color cord are we gonna do? Probably blue. Question is, what did I do with my cording? I think it's still in here. At least the one I planned on. Yes, it is. Okay, we're gonna do a royal blue. Maybe we could do a navy blue. Even almost, no, not green. Let's do navy. Okay, that's better. Okay. I have to do one of them in royal blue. Which one? I'll use you first. Look, Leia, I'm pinning. Leia's not watching this. One day she's gonna be like, yeah, now I am. I'm gonna be like, oh my god. Oh, thank you for the host. Thank you. See how nicely this curve is laying down though? Because I cut the edges off. Alright. So which side am I going to start on? I think I'm going to start on this side actually, right here. Let's start right here. Yes, yes, yes. I do think so. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 holes. One day she'll be here when you say that. I completely agree. She will be here when I say that. She'll be like, haha! Sorry, concentrating curves. Gotta concentrate on the curves. Well, I should say you gotta concentrate extra on the curves. Alrighty. And we appear to be done. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm very happy with this. Alright. Now we gotta put some pens in it. I hope you got a big utility roll, because I'm gonna put my pens in it. Anyways. One, two, three, four, five, six. You cannot sit in my chair, kitty. Alright. Today is a glorious day for Northern Ireland. Gay marriage is now full equality and recognition alongside heterosexual marriage despite the DOP's best efforts. Yay! That's great. So the last bastion against gay marriage in Northern Europe has fallen. Woo woo! Alright. Let's put some pens in here. Let's make sure everything fits. So, you can fit skinnier pens in here, and you can probably fit more. You can probably fit just as many fatter pens, and also longer pens, pencils, whatever, what have you. I do like how much more oomph it gives it. Does feel like a lot more. Ugh. Looks so neat. Yeah. Pretty happy with this. So the one problem that I do see is that you see how wrinkled it's getting already. It's going to always be wrinkled like that. However, it kind of helps, like, with the pens themselves, like, kind of cushion that area. Like the area between. Adds materials cost though. Not really any time, because I just line it up. I'll come back to those. This one is going out to someone, but I'm gonna revisit them. I'm gonna put my stuff away. We'll come back to that. We shall come back to that. Next up, what are we going to do? We are going to put this to the side. That to the side. Let's just keep that right there. That's a good place for it. This is going up here. This can't be used for anything. Hold, please, cleaning up the area for the next item. Hopefully we'll be done using this now. I won't need that for anything coming soon. That I might need. No, I won't. Not yet. That. This can go. Alrighty. So much better already. Okay. Holding that to the side. Let's see. 5-inch D4. It's easy peasy. Let's actually go ahead and start with these things. These are far too long. First thing we're actually going to do is cut these smaller because they are way too long. That's better. We're gonna make the wristlet part. So I've got one travel case and one D4 bag. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of those first so I can get them out of the way. Because they come together pretty quickly, they're low stress. And then I'll probably actually go ahead and mark out the rest of what I have, which is going to be the large bags and the deluxe trays, because I can go through and mark them all while I'm sitting here and chatting. And then take my break, at least mark some of them. Take my break, because foods are good, foods are important. Foods should happen eventually, right? One down, one to go. Holy cannoli. It's after 12:30 already? What the hell happened? Well shit, no wonder why I'm so hungry. It's past lunchtime. Go figure. Okay. I'm gonna go grab some food real quick. I'm just taking a very short break. Time flies when you're having fun. Yeah. I can't believe we've been going for 2 hours already. I'm gonna take a short break, probably about 10-15 minutes. I'm gonna grab some food and then come back, as well as water, and, you know, be a human for a little bit. And then we're gonna come back and we are going to finish up these bags. And I'm gonna start marking up, you know what, I might go ahead and just do the keychain bags that I have to do. I'm gonna do the D4 bag, the travel case, and the keychain bags. And then we'll do the deluxe trays and the large bags tomorrow. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So yes, 15-minute-ish break. Go grab some food. It's lunchtime. Make sure you have water. Stretch your legs and all that stuff. And we'll be back soon.
Encourage yourself, lose your strength, get lost in between the lines. Echoes from another time. Your words will never die. Your words will never die. I hear them There is something so wrong, and lately I don't know what to do. Picture perfect, but I'm dying, and I know you feel it too. When did we both get so still, still, still? Give me something real, 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 real. I need an adrenaline shot. Make me feel what I forgot. Baby, grab the wheel, wheel, wheel. We are road warriors, free and notorious. Shut up and drive. Ride or die till the end. For it, kiss me again. Shut up and drive. Shut up and drive. Shut up and drive. Shut up and drive. You and I just shut up and drive. Shut up and shut up and just shut up and drive. No more pretending, shiny picket fence left in the dust. Wave it in the rear view, 'cause you know those things were never us. When did we both get so still, still, still? I just want the thrill, 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 thrill. I need an adrenaline shot. Make me feel what I forgot. Baby, grab the wheel, wheel, wheel. We are road warriors, free and notorious. Shut up and drive. Ride or die till the end. For it, kiss me again. Shut up and drive. Shut up and drive. Shut up and drive. Shut up and drive. You and I just shut up and drive. Shut up and drive. Shut up and drive. Shut up and drive. You and I just shut up and drive.
Please do not leave cases or parcels unattended anywhere on the station. Any unattended articles are likely to be removed without warning.
take my hand and we'll go away to a different place. Float on air and we'll hide away. I'll be your escape. Look up and feel the shifting winds tossing us around again. Hold tight, get ready to begin and just levitate.
Familiar faces prolong the embraces. We were always once for the breakaway, but we're nearing chances to wake the day. They're calling you over, their methods are bolder. We're lost in the time now, reminding ourselves how.
Hello, hello. We are back. I had a very good break, and it was definitely much needed. I feel much better. It was a little bit longer than I was expecting, but I got a couple extra things done too, which is good. So, yay, bonus. Next we are doing a D4 bag. I need to grab zippers. Because I put them to the side here. Where did I put them? Because I'm over here. Silly me. Okay. Scooch over Fred. Minimize that. So thank you so much if you hung around with me. Thank you for chilling out. I hope you had a good break. I certainly did. Definitely needed to get up from my area and move because I start the streams at about 10:30 generally, but I start like actually working and stuff earlier than that. So by the time I get to the stream, I want it to be like that. So zipper starts here. Zipper starts here. Yeah. Okay. Now that I know what I'm doing, I might talk about it. I always know what I'm doing. It's a given. We're going to turn this over though, so that I can make sure that everything is all lined up properly. I'm going to line it up to one side, and then we'll cut the excess. We'll give it a little bit more room over here. So that'll be a nice straight side for the inside. Alright, there we go. Hello, hello, welcome. Welcome to the Chaos Corner. We are making some dragon scale items today. It's all blue. We're making all blue things. Make it blue. How are you today? I am about to put the zipper in the wrong way, so I should fix that. Let's do it the right way, shall we? We're gonna attempt to do it the right way. Your Chaos Corner tells me that you're a good companion to work with. Yes. Well, thank you. That's actually what I aim for, because I am currently working from home, and if anybody else is working and wants to hang out, that's cool too. Even if you're just a lurker. Sometimes it's nice to have some good music and someone chatting your ear off. That is what I'm here for. Because I'd be talking either way. At least now I have someone to talk to. I'm not crazy, I promise. Okay, that's debatable. But, it's a good kind of crazy, I suppose. Scoozy. We gotta go back over here. All this shit needs to go somewhere. Alright. There we go. Now we just need zipper. I think the navy blue zipper was a very good idea here. I think it's gonna contrast very well. That can go in there. Oh, gosh, that's been so handy. Such a pain in the butt, but so handy. Alright. That goes this way. This way. No, I apologize, I'm out of frame at the moment. I just need to make it straight. And that's the first job. That's bent. I don't want that. Okay. So that side is pinned. Double check I'm doing this the right way, and I am. It's always a good idea to double check yourself. Learned that the hard way. It's cool. Everyone makes mistakes sometimes. We just make them birds. Let's move Fred up here. There we go. Say hello to Fred, since you apparently have not been here recently. This is Fred, my friendly sewing machine. And he's very trusty sometimes, but he whines a lot, so I apologize. He's a little loud. I just had a thought. And I need to text it to my friend. I apologize. All right. Alright, my apologies. My friend Lay and I were talking about how I pin and how I like the style in which I sew, because I actually guide the material through with my left hand, but I'm right-handed, so you would think that I would guide it through with my dominant hand. But I was thinking about it, about the reason why I would have started doing that, and I realized that my mom was actually left-handed, and she taught me to use the sewing machine, mostly. So I followed her example with her dominant hand, and that's just how I learned, which is interesting. Anyways, last time I've been here, you've been sewing, or first time. Sweet. Well, I am sewing now. We are totally in it. You missed, for a good portion of the stream, I was, before I took a break, I was just ironing things, which is a big part of sewing. You iron things a lot. It's just how it goes. I'm really bad about pressing my stuff, though. I need to do that more. But it just, having the thing up with all the with the two cats, is dangerous because they like to get up there. It's hard enough to keep them away from it, sorry. So I don't want to add in the availability of something hot to burn oneself on. So I'll do it for important steps. But the materials I use are pretty good for hand pressing. Ironing. Yes. Making things flat. Hokey pokey. Let's turn this thing around. Alright. I do believe this is the way I wanted it to face, so that's a good thing. Alright. Now we're going to do the top stitch and attach the handle, whatever you would like to call it. Side. Scooch over, Fred. You can go over there. Yeah, I was questioning my life choices watching girl online ironing. Out of all the things you usually do on the internet, that is quite unusual, I'd say. I mean, I watch people paint minis. You know what? Part of that process is you have to let the paint dry. So for part of the stream, you're literally just watching paint dry. But it's pretty. It's very pretty. And, you know, like, watching people do things that you can't necessarily do and make things that you can't necessarily make, for whatever reason it may be, or watching someone do whatever it is that they do very well, I should say. How about that? We'll say watching someone do whatever it is that they do very well is sometimes just captivating. Whether or not you're good at the same thing that they're doing, just seeing a person doing their talent making their thing, or, you know, whatever it may be. It's pretty cool. I don't know. I find it absolutely awe-inspiring, and it makes me want to make stuff and do stuff and anywho. Okay, just a moment while I trim this. Hey, no. Okay. Well. Oh well. Whenever I move this thing, there's just gonna be a shit ton of zippers back there. Anywho. One D4 bag is finished. Oh. Hey look, I haven't fallen out of my chair even once to stream. This is beautiful. It's a sign of a good chair. My back doesn't hurt either. This is great. No! Okay. I gotta do one more. I'm gonna double seam this baby. Okay. too. It's just extra secure. Lie if I disagree. See? Just write about a lot of things. Write about some things. Damn it! Take 3! One more time. Not quite in on this side. Not sure why. Just a little bit more. Okay. One more, and then I'll trim off the end. Better. Better. Good. Good, 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 good. Alright. This one's done. Yay. Look how pretty. So pretty. I like how, I don't know if you can see it very well, but there's like a bit of seafoam green and there's a little bit of mint here. Very, very pretty. Definitely water dragon. Alright, so there's that. That one's done. Let's put it over here. Yeah! Next is a travel case. Put it over there.
When I'm falling down, it's easy to let go. 'Cause every time I reach, you stand in the room. Lift me with helium, fill me with oxygen. Oh, you are everything that keeps me breathing. When I'm up too high, I'll always be alright. Because I know that you are by my side. You are my life support, my respiration. Oh, you are everything that keeps me breathing.
Meh. Okay, that's a little better. We are working, not that. Hey, guess what? the zipper on the wrong way. Didn't I? Yeah, I did. Whoops. We're gonna redo this one then. So here comes the... Yep. The fun part of Stitchy Fix, where I sit here and take out the seams that I did wrong. Put that right there so I don't end up stabbing myself with it. This is why I have a nice ass seam ripper, because I use it a lot. I knew there was something weird about this bag. I was like, what is the problem here? There's something odd. It's going the wrong way. Told you I was having a very distracted morning. I'm not 100% sure if I'm much better this afternoon, but it is what it is, I suppose. Already got a good amount out, at least from this side. I'm still gonna, oh God, I gotta take 3 whole seams out. This is shitty. Oh well. Yep. Welcome to the fun part. This kind of makes me go cross-eyed. I guess I should call my seam ripper Jack. It's fitting. Is it too soon for Jack the Ripper Jack? I don't know. Sorry if I offended you. I did not mean to. Let's see. Well, there's one. I'm just tossing it off everywhere. Think of it as a part where weaker people would just give up and we just restart until it's done properly. Nope, it's been hundreds of years. Okay. Even if redoing part 15 times in 3 hours. Yeah, well, I don't think I'm gonna do that. After like 2 or 3, I just stop, because that's not, like, at that point the materials start getting too holy, and the quality starts becoming compromised if you're putting the same seam in the same type of seam in the same type of place over and over and over again. After a while, it's just gonna be shit. Let's get you over here a little bit more, because then you'll be able to see what I'm doing. But I'm getting comfortable, because this is gonna take a fucking while. So, welcome to hell. You're gonna watch me. You're gonna sit with me while I take the stitches out of this. Or, you know, not. That's fine too. I wouldn't blame you. This is not exciting in the least. In fact, it kind of makes me want to rip my hair out doing it. But, you know, such is life. And I guess technically I could just change the dimensions, but that's not the way it works. Can't do that, nope. It's supposed to be done this way, and that's the way it's gonna be done. Come on. Come on, little guy. I will say one thing I like about this chair and whatnot. Oh, shoot. What? Hold on. Sorry. I was not paying attention to chat at all. What happened? I sewed the zipper on the wrong ends. I was supposed to sew it down this end and this end instead of this end and this end, because this is not a square, it's a rectangle. So yeah. Are you ripping each stitch? Because you can usually get the rubber in there and cut between the sides. So here's the thing, is I do not want to make it any smaller. It has to be the size. I am ripping each stitch because this is the top stitch. I do not want to rip. I do not want to rip anything aside from the stitches. So that is what I'm doing. I need all of this. long have I... Oh, you asked a question and then I didn't answer and you said be right back. So I'm going to wait until you get back to answer that question. It's cool. Tea time's a good thing. Can't think of the right words to explain right now. Oh, you mean to go in on the inside and kind of pull it apart and do that like zip down the middle? Well, I always end up cutting the fabric that way. It never fails, so it's not yeah, it's just not. The worst. I'm the worst. I'm the worst seamstress. It's just, it is what it is. Yeah. I'm just not gonna, because it really does usually end up turning out pretty badly. You always screw it up the other way. Yeah. I mean, see, I always think, well, maybe I guess I could try it this time. And then I try it and I rip whatever I have. And then I end up needing to redo the whole thing. But I'm like, if I just take my time and pick out each stitch, I'll be fine. And you know, it gives me a low stress thing to do for a little while. I don't know. My grandmother got very frustrated trying to teach me how to sew. So did my mom. Zippers are different beasts, though. Yeah, zippers are just challenging. I really want to take a zipper class to see if I can pick up any new ways of doing zippers that I didn't already know, or refresh maybe things that I learned that I kind of forgotten about. You know how that happens. Do. Oh, I'm still out of frame, aren't I? Of course. But I'm comfortable, so... Too bad. I'm also kind of on a roll getting this done pretty quickly. So... I'm just gonna keep going. go. Come on. You can come out now. There we go. Beautiful. Let's just pull that. Lovely, lovely. Keep it coming. Alrighty. Oof. I have fuzzy bits everywhere. Oh, you're back. Okay. So you did ask before you left, how long have I been doing this professionally, not as a hobby? I started selling dice trays in 2017, in August of 2017. So, just over 2 years now. Though I'm very hesitant to call myself any sort of professional. Just because, yeah, I don't know. I'm a Stitch witch. But you turned hobby into money. Yeah, I mean, it's not like I'm making big bucks over here or anything like that, but I have managed to do well enough to you know, go full time and not starve. Though to be fair, that was a lot of preparation and planning as well. I was very careful to wait until we had room for me to fail without things going catastrophic. But really, I mean, I started small, you know. The first dice tray I sold was to somebody that I played D&D with, and that's because they insisted on paying me for it. I was just gonna make them one, but they're like, no. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'll set up an Etsy so I can sell you one. So I did. And I started doing, like, custom ones from things I had in stock. Like, made-to-order dice trays and stuff. And, you know, people liked it. And it just kind of went from there. Keep wondering if I did something similar, which currently I'm kind of against as a way for me, would I not just lose the fun part? This is what you are doing full time now, so yeah. I don't even think full time, which is always impressive to see, but just monetizing stuff, you get the expectation, deadlines, etc. Yeah, I mean, you have to be careful about which things you try to turn into money things. Like, your most favorite fun time activity in the world is probably not the thing that you should try to turn into an income. Maybe pick like the second or third thing, because even if that thing that you pick ends up being like, this is too much, too high expectations. You don't lose that as a fun thing. Or if you do, it's not as big of a hit, you know? Like, I like to sew. I'm good at it. But it's not like my favorite thing in the world to do. Okay, so we're gonna do this the right way now that we have everything picked out. Alright. Again. And like something to also think about if you are going to turn a hobby into a job, like an income source of any sort, is that there are what one would call behind the scenes things that need to happen, like office stuff and administrative work, whether it's any sort of licensing or advertising or anything at all along the lines of networking or making a website, stocking it, whatever. So you end up having to be good at a bunch of different things. At least good enough to keep everything from being on fire all the time, I suppose. Don't have to be terribly great at it, but enough so you don't get the IRS, like, knocking on your door or whatever. Okay, back to Fred. Taxes. Yes, taxes. Taxes. Taxes are important, I guess. I suppose. Let's look at this. What was I doing before? Essentially administration. Previous jobs of mine have essentially been any function you can think of in an office. I've done it. It's pretty accurate. So I had managed to familiarize myself with that part of it. So I've also worked in retail and in a restaurant, bar. Meh. I've had a bunch of different jobs in a bunch of different industries. All end up being some sort of customer service or administrative something or other. And now I entertain people and make things. It's pretty cool. You're currently a dishwasher. That's a hard fucking job, dude. Can I just say, when I was working as a server at a restaurant, my husband ended up getting a job as the dishwasher in the same restaurant, and that is a hard fucking job. It is not easy, and it is 100% thankless, but so necessary. Oh my gosh. Can't tell you how much a well-washed rack of dishes on a busy Friday night, the relief, them coming out nice and sparkly clean. Ugh. Beautiful. Especially if you're in the weeds. Anyways. Pull this in slightly because I see edges. I want to make sure they are in. Tables as well, yeah. Favorite job that she still missed 10 years later was Build-A-Bear. It's probably, I guess it depends on how much you like kids. I think that's how that job's gonna go. Have the problem of every other Friday, have a game at 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. Oof. Yeah. I can't imagine. At the time that I was working at the restaurant, I didn't play D&D. However, I actually think that the people that I worked with totally would have gone for it. They would have fucking loved it. enjoy, but I think made poor decisions. They have no idea what my D20 keychain was, so I doubt my coworkers are in for it. Hey, just because they don't know what it is doesn't mean they're not down for it. You gotta introduce them. Be like, hey, y'all wanna hang out on, like, Tuesday night? Monday night? Because that's when servers can hang out. You gotta hang out on, like, Monday or Tuesday. But you gotta hang out, like, super duper late because everybody's on, like, late schedules. You know, night shift work, mostly. Anyways. Yeah, so you play on like a Tuesday. Or Wednesday. Maybe Monday. Might want to play on Monday. Anyways. Yeah. You have tried, but you also work in a southern kitchen. Alright, well, I don't know. kids. I just prefer they get drunk and do stupid things, which is okay, but I've had my fill of that in middle and high school. Oh my. Well, you know, getting drunk isn't for everybody, first off. And second of all, yeah, I get that. Fred. I can do stupid things just fine without drinking, thank you very much. Exactly. Same, such as being helpful to Strahd first time, being met Strahd, then sassing Strahd the next time. It's life without a little sass, huh? It's no fun, I tell you. Okay. One more trim. Alrighty. Turn it. So pretty. So pretty. I love this fabric so much. Alright. So here we are. We have the blue dragon travel case all ready to go. Looks beautiful. The dark blue zipper and the light blue inside. It's lovely. Yes, yes, yes. Alright. So I didn't get as much done today as I was kind of wanting to, but I'll be honest with you, I'm having an extremely off day in my head right now, and I don't actually feel like I'm going to get much more done, if I'm being completely honest with myself and with y'all, which I try to be. So I think I'm going to call it there for today, and putter about with some other things, because my mind is not just in the sewing, you know. Yeah. I think I'm going to take some time and write, maybe, and see where that gets me. Alright, well, go buy zippers. No, I have enough zippers. I do not need any zippers. No zippers. No more zippers. Oh my gosh. I spent literally hundreds of dollars on zippers in the past 2 weeks. I'm not spending any more money on zippers. It's just not happening. No. Alright. You will be able to find me probably tomorrow here, same time, same place. I'm going to be continuing my dragon scale making process. Probably gonna go ahead and have the inserts cut out for doing trays, and I'll do trays and try to get to bags. And that'll be the thing for tomorrow. For now, I'm going to just call it there. I do believe. Yep. If you would like to see the stuff that I make for sale, you can go to my website right now. There's a bunch of cool stuff. There's some spoopy stuff from my Halloween line. There's some dragon scale stuff on there. There's a Viking shield tray, which is actually 20% off right now. 10% off right now. It's on sale. It's on sale right now. There's 2 of them left. They make great gifts. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff on my website, so go check it out. That's the best way to support me, is by buying stuff. Buy it for yourself, buy it for your friends, buy it for people who don't even play D&D, because they're super handy to have around. You can use them for everything. Alright, that's enough. I will see you around. Bye!